And welcome back to Nightchild Reviews. Now today they've released the list of Record Store Day releases. There's quite a few of them for 2023 and there is no Prince. And I'll be honest, I'm quite frustrated, quite annoyed. This is yet again another missed opportunity, a chance to get people talking about Prince, to get people engaged in Prince, to create a bit of buzz, and once again nothing's happened. Prince has a vault, as we all know, like no other. There is zero reason for there to not be a Prince release on every single Record Store Day without question. There's so many maxi singles, so many different versions, so many remixes, so many projects, unreleased tracks. There's so many things that could be released. It really doesn't take hardly any effort to do this. And this is just a squandering of an opportunity. And let's be honest, in the Prince community, we all want something at the moment. There's a lot of frustration, a lot of, irritation. Now, I know the estate's gone through some transitions. We know that, but it's been 7 years. And yes, the two sides have taken over now, but throw us a bone. It's a Record Store Day release. You don't have to bring out a all singing, all dancing, super deluxe. We've had Record Store Day releases before. You don't need a lot. You just need a few tracks. Virtually a couple of tracks even, or a short maxi single or EP or something. But for a Record Store Day to pass by and for there to be no Prince release is just ridiculous when you consider the depth and breadth of Prince's work and how many tracks you could use and how many things you could pull out. I mean, I'd love to know your thoughts. What would you put out for a Record Store Day release? What would you bring out? Would you bring out The Undertaker? Would you bring out, some unreleased track? Would you bring out some, remix or something? Or in a live track, just something. But for goodness sake, this is a Record Store Day. We should be talking about Prince and looking forward to the next release and creating a bit of buzz. And this, again, is something that, I'll be honest, this should never happen again. It shouldn't have happened now and it should never happen again. I don't ever want to see another Record Store Day without a Prince release. It's ridiculous given the amount of work that Prince released. You just release a track that hasn't been officially released. There are hundreds of them. It's easy. It's easy to release a track that Prince hasn't released. It's not difficult. We're talking about things that, it's you've got time to make these albums. I don't understand the problem. This is ridiculous. This is people not keeping their eye on the ball. This is disorganized. This is missing another opportunity. I'm sorry to be negative because you know what, Prince for me is all about positivity. It's about the way his music makes me feel and being in that world, and more I feel like I want to retreat into that world of Prince's music, and I do to an extent, but I also care about what they're doing now, and they're just missing so many tricks. We've had some great things before, but this is a missed opportunity, and just don't ever let a Record Store Day go without a Prince release. There are so many. Your only problem for the estate on Record Store Day should be selecting which project to release. Should be selecting which single, which remix, which unreleased track to release. You've got an abundance of choice, an embarrassment of huge amounts of choice. That should be your only problem. But to release nothing on Record Store Day for Prince, someone explain it to me. I don't understand. But that said, I'd love to know what you would put out there for Record Store Day. What project do you think will make a great Record Store Day? And hopefully somebody up there in the estate is listening and will perhaps maybe do that soon. But yeah, it's a shame. It's a missed opportunity, and I can't explain it. I can't explain it. It's just lazy. It's lazy. I'm sorry, but it is. It's lazy. And like I say, it's for me, it's all about the positivity, and I'm really sorry about this video. I just Oh, it frustrates me. It really does. But let me know what you think. I could be completely wrong and just going on a rant, and that sometimes happens. I'm sorry. But just let me know what you think. And thank you for putting up with me.